Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This episode I'm going to talk about my first trimester journey. I'm going to share a bit of the things that I experienced and how I overcame the challenges that I faced and so on and so forth. So, for starters, my first trimester journey was physically it was something. It was very interesting because in my head I thought I gained weight. You know what I mean? I thought I was fat. I thought I was big. I didn't like my body. I didn't like my body. I didn't like it. This was all in my head. But physically, I still looked as normal as ever. I think literally to a point where a lot of people still couldn't tell I was pregnant. I mean, obviously it was my first trimester. I hadn't started showing it, but I've come this far and people still don't think I'm pregnant. I mean, with how I dress and stuff like that, they still can't tell. Unless you really know me, then you can see a few signs like weight gain, my cheeks are bigger, my neck, I don't know. But yeah, so mentally in my head I was just very big and stuff, and I didn't like myself. And then I had to battle thoughts like that, and I really hated myself. I think I faced a whole lot of self-hate, and if it wasn't for my boyfriend, I don't know where I'd be right now. I just guys, it literally took me until I think last month. I was breaking down in my room, and then I told my boyfriend, but he wasn't around, so I called my mom to my room, and she found me crying. And then what she told me was, you know what, Mimi, you need to be thankful for everything that you're experiencing right now, because women out there can't give birth. There are women who are facing infertility. There are women who really want babies, and there are women who wish to be you. You know what I mean? Healthy pregnancy, no complications this far. So you need to be grateful for that. And you need to know that a happy woman, a happy pregnant woman is a beautiful pregnant woman. So ever since she said those words, guys, I changed, I switched up, my mental game was like on fleek. I was just okay, So I've been doing well since literally, I think, since last month. And then with my moods and stuff, I thank God for sparing me the illness of, I don't even know what to call it, but I thank God for sparing me the vomiting aspect of morning sickness and just everything that the first trimester is cliched to be, you know what I mean? Because all I had to deal with was nausea, as I've said in my previous in my pregnancy tags, and it's literally just it. And my emotions, I was partially very emotional, and then I grew out of it. I've just been okay. Nothing's it's not too deep. I'm not as hectic as expected. You know what I mean? So with my moods, I've been doing well. I've come this far, and I'm still doing well. I think the one thing that would get to me would be people's opinions of what will happen to me throughout my pregnancy. So for those who knew about my pregnancy, that say things like, if you eat this, it's a boy. If you eat that, it's a girl. What have you been craving so far? And I'm like, I've been craving salty things and not eating sweet stuff. And then they're like, it's a boy. You know what I mean? And then my cravings will switch up, and then I start craving sweet things, and then they're like, and then other people would tell me that if I'm craving sweet things, it's a boy, and if I'm doing certain things, it's a boy. And I'm just like, guys, okay, cool. I'd be told not to wear leggings because they deform my child's head. I'm like, some girl was like, dude, she was like, I should stop wearing high waist leggings because my baby's head is gonna come through deformed and stuff. And that's what happened to her sister's baby. And I was just staring at her like, sis, I'm so sorry for whatever genetic problems your family is going through, because your portion is really not my portion. I'm sorry. Like I really, with everything that people would tell me, I was just there like, I bet, okay, cool. Whatever happened to you won't happen to me. Or, I mean, it might to an extent, but it really just won't. I've come literally this far and I've been okay. In terms of falling sick and stuff, not falling sick. I've also been told that if I haven't been sick in my first trimester, then definitely my last trimester I'm going to fall super sick. On the other hand, my mom's told me that when she was pregnant with me and my brothers, she never fell sick at all, like throughout the whole pregnancy. So, you know, things like that. So really, the big lesson is to each their own when it comes to pregnancy, especially pregnancy. Obviously, it's limited to now things like knowing, like having to know or wanting to know what to do to prepare for the baby. You know, you can ask other moms because they know best. Literally, I've been in situations where I literally don't even know where to begin when it comes to preparing for the baby because I don't know. It's my first time. I'm a first time mom. So it won't hurt to ask other moms for preparation tips and research and, you know, just, yeah, go out there. But when it comes to people's opinions about what's going to happen to you throughout your pregnancy, block it out because literally, like I said, to each their own. It won't happen to you, or it might, but it just won't be as extreme as the next mom had said, or it might be worse, you know what I mean? So to each their own. That's all I can say. So that's what I had to deal with in my first trimester. And then and along with that, with my mental health, I wasn't okay mentally. I really wasn't okay mentally, besides having to battle thoughts of me being big and not liking my body and stuff. I know I used to cry a whole lot because I really would like there are times when I'd like to go out, and then I'd go out, and then I'd get tired, like extremely tired, and then I'd want to go back home, and then I'd cry because I've you know, ruined a night, or I told my boyfriend to cut the night short because I'm tired, and you know, I just feel like a party pooper, and I'm just there like, oh my gosh, I really wish I could go out. But really, my body was telling me otherwise. My body would always constantly tell me like, yo, you need a rest, so you need to go back home. So then I'd have to go home. And then also there are other instances with my mental health. Like, I was just mentally not okay. I had depressive episodes, a whole lot of those, but I had friends who would check in on me. Yo, it's like they knew when I'm not okay. Like, the specific people who have been so consistent with me throughout this pregnancy, like it's their pregnancy, and I'm just like, oh my god, you know what, if you weren't here, I don't even know how far I'd have gone, you know what I mean? My boyfriend, and then specific friends, and then my family, my parents, but with my friends, it's just been amazing because they've supported me through it. They've literally talked me through my pregnancy. I remember there'll be times when a friend of mine would tell me that, look dude, like, you don't need to go through this alone. Literally, don't do it alone. I know you get support from your boyfriend. I know you're doing well with your boyfriend and stuff, but you don't have to go through it alone when you feel alone, or when you feel like you've complained so much to your boyfriend and you don't exhaust him. Like, because I'd feel that way. Like, I'd feel like, oh my word, I'm just being unfair in this relationship. I feel like I've put my partner in a situation where he has to constantly hear me out, but with him, you know, I'd hear him out, but then I'd you know, conclude with my part of not even my part, my share of venting or whining and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So sometimes I'd feel bad for talking to my boyfriend about this because he's supported me so much, it hurts. So I'd turn to a friend, or I'd talk to a friend and be like, yo, you know what, Misang is so supportive, he's amazing, and you know what, like, it's the best thing ever. But sometimes I feel like it's a lot, like I'm putting him through so much, like, you know. But then he'd always reassure me that, look babe, like you're going through this with me, okay, so don't worry about opening up, just do it, just don't worry about crying. If you have to cry, don't, just do it. So I'd do it, I'd literally cry and, you know, let it all out. So yeah, so that's what would happen in my mental state. I turn to my friends. There's some friends who would literally just pop up on their own and ask if I'm okay, and I highly appreciated things like that, gestures like that, because I think at that time I really needed that more than having to turn to my friends and be like, hey, can I talk to you for a bit? So, and I couldn't express that I needed that at the time, but now I'm able to just talk to my friend and be like, girl, I'm not handling this well. And then she'd be like, girl, okay, tell me, talk to me. And then I'll talk. So yeah, thank you so much to my support group. And also talking to other moms, like young moms and them, like, yo, that's helped me. And I think also what's made my first trimester feel a bit easy for me, and actually the rest of my pregnancy, was the fact that I wasn't pregnant alone in the sense that, like, I have other people who are close to me who are also really very pregnant. My cousins, like 3 of us are pregnant, and yeah, excuse me. Yeah, so my cousins and a special somebody is also very pregnant, so it makes it all the more exciting. So much more worth it. So guys, so it was always easy to turn to these people when they're, you know, pregnant, because we'd instantly relate, especially with this whole coronavirus thing going on. Sure, I turn to my cousin and ask her, like, fam, how are you doing? Because nah, I'm scared. I'm so scared. I don't even know where to begin. And then she'd tell me, girl, I'm scared, but I have to not stress because of the baby. I'm like, girl, you know what? So yeah, going through it alone is definitely something I haven't experienced. So thank you to everyone that supported me through this. Thank you to also my fellow pregnant cousins and special somebody. I can't disclose who this person is until she does. But anyway, traveling. My first trimester, we traveled to Joburg, and the experience was hell for me, honestly. I was 2 months pregnant, and the cramps, I had bad cramping every time we'd stop at, you know, places and whatever to buy food, stop at like fuel stations and stuff like that. I would have cramps, and just standing would kill me, because I guess I wasn't getting enough blood, you know, down to my legs. So standing, I'd feel dizzy and lightheaded, and, you know, yo guys, traveling was hell for me. And then also, because I had consulted my doctor about traveling by flight, he gave me the green light and I was allowed to travel. So my boyfriend and I were supposed to go to China together. And then 2 days before the China trip, my boyfriend found out about the coronavirus. So at the time, this was in January, early January, and he's like, babe, I know there's this new virus. it's a new flu. In fact, at the time it was called a mystery flu. So there's a mystery flu going around. It's a coronavirus called a mystery flu, something like that. So again, 2 days before the flight was also my checkup. I was due for check. No, actually, we went to the doctor just to check this out. So when we get to the doctor, we went to the doctor now the day before, the night before the flight. So we go to the hospital and we get there so my boyfriend could get sorry, it wasn't the day before the trip, it was 2 days before the trip. So we get there and we tell the doctor that, doc, there's a new virus called the coronavirus, so what does this mean? And then she checked it out and she was like, you know what? In fact, look at this. The first death has been reported. At the time, the first death had been reported in, was it Wuhan? I'm not sure if it was Wuhan, but it must have been. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure. if it was at the epicenter or if it was somewhere else in China. So my doctor's like, where are you going? Where in China are you guys flying to? And we told her it was Guangzhou. And then so we asked her, so does this mean I can fly? And then she was like, no, you're gonna have to sit this trip out, but your boyfriend will have to go, like he can go. And there's no way we could cancel this whole trip. And that same day I had flu. I had the worst flu in the world. So then we're now stressing because the doctor's like, Anna, I can't give you a flu shot because you already have flu, but I can give it to your boyfriend. My boyfriend got the flu shot because at the time coronavirus was a mystery flu. So the doctor was like, okay, just take a flu shot so it can at least protect you to an extent. So yeah, so then the doctor's like, you're not flying because we're not trying to put you at risk. So yeah, so I didn't go to China. I was so stressed, I was so touched because all that money I spent on my ticket, and it just frustrated me so much. And I was also just worried my boyfriend was gonna catch the virus, but I wasn't as worried then as I would have been had he gone now, you know what I mean? Because then the virus still wasn't being, it wasn't understood. Its intensity wasn't yet, you know, nobody knew what the coronavirus could do to you, or how extreme it could be, or how fast it could spread, things like that. He went to China, came back, came back 7 days later. The same time when my boyfriend was in China, my dad is in South Africa, sick as hell, going through an operation. So throughout all of this, I'm supposed to not stress and keep calm. If there's a mind game that has to do with your mind and mental strength, it has to be falling pregnant and keeping calm in stressful situations. It was my first time having a very close family member go through such a situation. The operation he had was a major operation and it was last minute. It was just a whole lot. So I was just dealing with a whole lot of stuff. 10 days later, 10 days after my boyfriend came back from China, this is 10 days after, all of a sudden he has symptoms of coronavirus. Not even symptoms of the virus, it's just the symptoms are similar to that of coronavirus. So we're like, oh, okay, shit, you need to go to the doctor. So my dad was like, you need to go to the doctor. Now I'm looking at my dad and I'm looking at my boyfriend like, I'm caught in between because I literally have been in contact with this guy forever since he came back from China. So I have to go with him to the doctor. We get to the clinic in Block 8, a local clinic, and that was the first quarantine center. We get there and you know what, guys, was I not scared? And then he was listed as one of the first 5 suspected cases in Botswana. And then, but the first night he was admitted at the hospital, he was better, like he was okay, and he kept telling the nurses, guys, I'm fine, I'm okay, get sharp. No, nurses did not even want to hear it. So his test results were taken to South Africa. Was I not praying? I was praying for both my dad and my boyfriend. I'm here praying because at this point I can't even express to even a friend that like, yo, none of my friends even knew this was going on until they heard from their parents or they heard from someone else, and they're like, oh, why didn't you tell us? I'm like, yo, hell, why didn't anybody tell me I'd be going through this? Because like, yo, it was a lot. So he got quarantined and I was pregnant at home, dealing with keeping calm. So now because of stress, I caught the flu. I had flu. I had a cold. Like I had some flu. And I'm here thinking it's the virus. Did I not keep quiet? I kept quiet, closed myself in the room, and I just kept looking at my parents. I'm like, guys. It scared me because at the time, again, Botswana wasn't ready. It was not ready at all to be able to handle a pregnant case. You know what I mean? Like at the time I was like, you know, it's over. Like if I catch the virus, it's over for me because yeah. At that time again, it was when our president went AWOL. Like homie was quiet. So we're all just there like, where's our president? Hey. So imagine now, I was like, you know what, guys, if I catch this virus, it's over. Literally, it's over for me and the baby. I was so stressed, and like, y'all, it was not easy. It was not easy. My first trimester was not easy. It was a mental challenge. It was very mentally influenced, let me say. But besides that, I've just been doing well. I went through it with my cousins. I've been going through pregnancy with my cousins, and I still am. And yeah, then I finally made it into my second trimester, and I was able to eat the foods that I liked before I fell pregnant. I've been hanging in there with mocktails, even though it's not the same, guys. I'd always tell my friends that, guys, even if I could just sniff some gin, I'll be fine. I just need to smell gin. I'll be okay. So yeah, it's just been okay. It's been smooth sailing. I overcame my mental challenges. I prayed a whole lot, read the Bible. It helped me, and it's also helped me prepare for birth. So it's just calmed me down and stuff like that. So guys, that's the end of my story, I guess. My first trimester journey. It was just a summary. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you took something from what I said. Remember, to each their own. So if someone tells you that, hey, you're going to do this because that's what happened to me, just block that out and just be like, that's what happened to who? To you. It's not gonna happen to me. Your portion is not my portion, so huskies. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the segment. See you in the next episode. Be on the lookout for the next episode. I think this pregnancy has just given me a lot to work with, you know what I mean, in terms of content and stuff. So I'm really excited, especially for when the baby comes through. So yeah, so stay home, stay safe, and stay cute.